I want you to forget just for a moment about the obvious body language signs you've heard 1,000 times. The smiling, the eye contact, the leaning in when you're talking, all of that is body language 101. Just the basic stuff. I mean, it's good to know, but it's also easy to fake. It's the stuff a guy can decide to do to be charming. If I want to be the charming, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, and I can just easily do that, right? But what about the things he cannot control? What about the secret signals his body sends out without his permission? Guys, welcome to day 1 of our new 6-part series, and we call it The Secret Language. For the next 6 days, we are going to bypass the obvious and dive deep into the most powerful, untouched, and subconscious body language signs that a man is genuinely attracted to you. These are the signals he doesn't even know he is sending. And the one we're starting with today is the foundation for everything else. It's a sign you can spot from across a crowded room. It's a sign that works even when he's not talking to you or even looking at you. It's a sign that I call the gravity lean.
The gravity lean.
If you've ever wanted to know where his true attention lies, no matter what his face is telling you, then you need to understand this. By the end of this video, you'll be able to see what's really going on in his mind, and by the end of the series, you'll be a master at reading his secret language. So, guys, what exactly is the gravity lean? Let's be clear, this is not the simple act of him leaning in closer when you are in a one-on-one conversation. That's a conscious choice. We can easily decide to do that. That's him trying to show you he is engaged. The gravity lean is completely different. It is subconscious. It's an involuntary pull. So let me go ahead and just paint you a picture. Imagine you are at a party or a happy hour with a group of friends. There's a guy there you're interested in. You are looking at this guy. You like him. He's cute. You're standing on one side of the circle talking to your friend, and he's standing on the other side.
Totally, bro.
Perhaps a good 10 feet away, in a deep conversation with his buddy, right? He's laughing, he's nodding, his eyes are locked onto his friend. And on the surface, he is 100% engaged in that conversation he is having with his friend. He isn't looking at you at all. But I want you to ignore his face. Ignore his eyes, ignore where he is looking. Instead, I want you to draw a straight line from his feet up to his head, and you will see something incredible. You will see that his entire torso, his entire upper body, from his hips up to his shoulder, is leaning over very slightly into your direction. It might only be a 5-degree tilt. It's super subtle, but it's there. It's like a tree growing on a hill, and you are the sun he is trying to reach. His feet are planted where he is, but his body, his core is being pulled towards you. That right there is the gravity lean. It's his body's secret compass, and it is always pointing to what it truly wants. Now, here's the deep psychology behind it. This is all about your or our subconscious priority. Your brain is a supercomputer that is constantly scanning your environment for threats, opportunities, and things of value. When a man is genuinely attracted to you, you become the most valuable object in that room to his brain. You become his true north. So even when his conscious mind is occupied with another task, like talking to his friend, his deeper, more primal brain, it's still focused on you. This creates a disconnect, right? Because his conscious brain directs his words and eyes to his friend, but his primal brain directs his physical core, his center of gravity, towards the person of highest interest, aka you.
Hey, if you're wondering if they like you back, I got this tool that tells you definitively from 0 to 100% how much they like you and how you got that score. Quite literally takes 2 minutes of your time, and the best part, it's just $5. Now, I'm sure it's gonna help you out, but if you feel like it didn't, no worries, just let me know and we will completely refund you. Hey, I am rooting for you and this person, good luck.
So think of it like this. His body is saying what his mouth can't. His mouth is saying, haha, yeah man, that's a crazy story. But his body, it is whispering. But the most important person in this room is over there. It's that girl right there. I need to stay oriented to her. That's what's subconsciously going on. This is nearly impossible to fake because no one thinks about the subtle lean of their entire torso. It's a genuine, unfiltered signal that bypasses all the social rules and pleasantries and tells you exactly where his true focus lies. So this is how you spot it reliably. Don't look for it when he's talking to you. That's when he is performing, right? Guys can practice this stuff. What you do is look for it when he is in his own world. Example, at a bar, he's ordering a drink, but his body is angled down the bar towards where you're sitting. In a group, he's listening to someone else's, story, but his shoulders are open to your side of the circle. At the office, he's typing at his computer, right? But his chair is angled slightly towards your desk. It's the direction his body is facing when he thinks no one is paying attention to his body language. And that tells you the absolute truth. Okay, so how powerful is that, right? You now have the ability to see a man's truest point of interest, even when his words and his eyes are pointing somewhere else. This is the foundation. But what happens when he gets closer to you? What does it do, or what does he do with his hands? What does he do with the objects around him? Because tomorrow in part 2, we're going to talk about the object shield drop. It's what he does with his phone or his drink that tells you if he's closed off or if he is opening himself up to you completely. It's the next layer of his secret language and you don't want to miss it. So let's bring it all home for today. The next time you're trying to figure out if a guy is into you, I want you to stop focusing on the obvious. Because we can change that. We can manipulate that. If we are trying to hide our feelings, we can easily just hide it, by pointing our feet towards something else, not showing interest and stuff. So what I want you to do is to stop trying to analyze his words and stop trying to count how many times he smiles at you. I want you to get quiet. I want you to observe. Look for the gravity lean. See where his body is oriented when he's not in performance mode. Is his energy, his physical core being pulled in your direction like a tide being pulled by the moon? Because that pull is an ancient subconscious force he absolutely cannot control. It's the first and most honest sign in his entire secret language if he is trying to hide his true interest towards you. So you've now learned the first lesson. You have the first key. Let this sink in. Practice spotting it, and I will see you back here tomorrow for part 2, where we will learn what he does with his hands and the objects around him. It's going to blow your mind. I'll see you soon.